The health centre, which is part of the existing scheme, so the change we're putting onto that is this box on top, the screening for the plant. I just wanted to know why it's 4 metres high, right? So what on earth kind of plant we're putting inside the top of this building that needs to be 4 metres high? I just can't understand why the scale of that is so sounds excessive. If you look
it
at
is high, deliberately so. Part of the reason for that is because obviously with the increased height of the remainder of the buildings, there was concerns that a health centre might look quite squat compared
proportion. So we're saying because the rest of it's got bigger, let's make it the rest of it even bigger as well. And it's kind of like a never-ending cycle, isn't it, to me?
A few moments later.
This is the third iteration with the heights becoming higher every time. And this time it's a rise of 5 to 7 stories. There is also a loss of light to some, unacceptable in a regard. But given all of this, the position that this council is in after 44 years of selling off and disposing of over 24,000 council homes, not building anywhere near enough as many to replace, and indeed having an entrenched disdain for such a notion, this council has had to act as the MPPF intones to maximise development opportunity. And given these are 113 100% council rent homes, this development does look to achieve this.
It's interesting though, isn't it? Because he's made the position of this administration very clear. A quantum of affordable houses trumps any concerns of existing residents, future residents that are going to partake in this monstrous building, or anything else that is irrelevant.
If you look the plan for London suggests that Wandsworth would need 19,500 extra units in the current 11 years. That would mean, if that was applied equally, we'd be passing applications for 200 extra units every single planning applications committee to get anywhere near there, which at the moment we are not. So there's a really major reason for approving this application in that it is such a vital contribution to the London Plan achievement. Unfortunately, I think you and maybe a couple of my colleagues ought to have recognised that on a recent application. But there we go, that's another discussion. Those in favour of the recommendations? And those against? 5 votes to 3.